Welcome back to another day. We just ended the day with $819 profit. You can see every single day has been green this week. It's through a simple strategy called trend surfing. I'm about to explain it right now. If you want to skip to the live trades, go to the link at the top of the description. I've now posted so many videos and this is a proven strategy. It's just kind of shocking because nobody really cares. And it's really surprising to me, considering that the backtests are so good. 43 days, we're at 21.7%. So the strategy is using the good old SuperTrend indicator, and click on this one right here that has 41,000. And then we're going to modify it. If you go under settings, we're going to change the ATR period to 1 and the multiplier to 1.5. And we're on a 1 minute chart over here. So we buy after a 1 minute candle closes after the SuperTrend signal change. Right here, there's a buy signal. This candle closes. Our entry point would be right there. So we sell half as soon as we're up just 0.3%, and we set a stop loss to where we bought at. So just this level right here, and then we set a stop loss to where we bought at. And in this particular example, that stop loss would hit. That's just a small win. If it doesn't, I keep selling about every 0.3% rise. And then once I get the sell signal, then I switch sides and go short. My entry for a short position will be right here. And this would be a big win. We'd be selling a quarter of our position size every 0.3% drop, and it goes all the way down to almost 2.7%. So for our loss, the max stop loss is 0.8%, and we sell everything once the SuperTrend signal changes. And then you can see here that our entry point for a buy would be right here after this candle closes. And then we don't quite hit, actually we do hit our profit target of 0.3%, and then we get stopped out right here where we bought at, continue with the sell. You can see how this consistently, you make money doing this. Okay, here's the first loss. Just to be fair, I got to show you a loss. The entry point for a short position after this candle closes, it goes all the way up to minus 0.6%, where over here we'd be exiting because this 1 minute candle closed after a buy signal. So now we're going to go into the live trading, and you are going to see exactly how we made this profit today. Okay, the market just opened here. We have a sell signal. So we'll see if this 1 minute bar closes with a sell signal, in which case we're going to be shorting. We are at the pre-market, approaching the bottom of the pre-market range here. Careful about that. I'm also careful about this line right here. This is yesterday's close. This could act as a potential resistance. Okay, we're currently shorting. Setting an alert over here on the SuperTrend signal change. Got rid of half of our position. Sold early, it's a bad habit. Set a stop at where we bought at for the remainder of our position over there. We just hit our next profit target. Set a buy limit to sell a quarter of our position size. It sold a quarter over there, and our next profit target is 0.9% over here. Okay, that just hit as well. And we're at our next profit target is 1.2%, where we're going to be buying back at a profit 30 shares of Tesla on this level here. Okay, we're getting a buy signal. We'll see if this candle closes with a buy signal, in which case we're going to be going long. I'm looking at the time right here. It closes every minute. Okay, we completely got out of our position and we're currently going long. Again, you always have to have your alert set for the signal changes. If this changes to a sell signal, that acts as my stop loss. This is my first profit target over here for a long position we're currently in. And 0.8% right there, this is my max loss. I consider this to be a really high risk trade from a technical analysis standpoint because we're right on yesterday's close, this line right here. And you can see that over here, it broke below that line. So that's a very bearish sign. And right now we're trying to bet that it's going to rise above it, just to our first profit target over here. Okay, we sold half and set a stop loss where we bought at. Stop loss just hit, so that was just a tiny profit basically. It is frustrating now to watch it continue to rise up, especially because if I would have played this correctly, my exact entry would have been right here. I would have sold half right here on this level, and then it would have never hit that stop loss at where I bought at. But it's super hard to get this exactly right, as you can see. But we are up $448 on the day, and you can see we've had a great week over here. We've been green every single day. So this is all just doing this strategy and following it exactly. You can see how well it works. These are the backtest results. You can see we have some red days. Usually red days, for some reason, come in pairs. Tesla is still shooting up over here. This would have now been well over $1,000 a day. I try not to be too hard on myself when something like this happens and I'm missing out on a win. What that could do is basically just cause me to be frustrated and want to get back in. Right now, still tempted to get back in, but I'd be more comfortable shorting this right now. We're at this resistance at the pre-market range, but I'm just following the plan here so everything is stress-free. Once I get a signal for a sell, then we're going to be shorting. Okay, we just got a sell signal with that bar closed. So we're now shorting. Getting in after a big red candle like this is definitely risky as well because the move already happened. But again, I'm just following the plan without questioning it. Just sold half. Okay, again, stop loss hit where we bought at, another small win. We're now going to be waiting for the signal to change to buy. And when that happens, we're going to be going long. TQQQ is kind of like the market as a whole. You can see that the overall market is not doing too well today. So for Tesla, what that usually means is that it's also going to go down. You can see here again, missing out on a bigger win over here because I got stopped out at where I bought at. But again, this has saved me so many times. Okay, we finally got a buy signal over here. We're currently going long on Tesla, hoping for a recovery over here. We sold half at a profit and set a stop loss where we bought at. Okay, stop loss hit. I think of these tiny little wins as like base hits basically. What happened here is we had a buy signal that popped up here, and then when I bought, the buy signal quickly disappeared. We still had a small win, but we really got to wait for this candle to close with a buy signal on it before we go long. Up to $668 on the day. So even though that was a small profit, that was a trading mistake, trading against the plan, which I know in the long run is never a good idea. Okay, so now we got another buy signal, and again we're waiting for this candle to close with the buy signal before we enter, which it looks like it just did. So now we are going long. My max stop loss is below this low right here. I'm going to send an alert there. Okay, I just sold half. Set the stop loss where we bought at, and this is our next profit target to sell 70 units, which is a quarter of our current position size. Okay, the stop loss did hit, so we're out of this trade. Another small win, and we are waiting over here to see if this closes with a sell signal. Okay, it did close with a sell signal, so we're currently shorting. All right, we got a buy signal. If this candle closes with a buy signal, then we're going to get out of this trade with our first loss of the day. Okay, just took a very big loss over there. And we just switched sides going long. Again, we're just following the plan here. I'm not using any of my own discussion or ideas, and it was a 0.5% loss on the full position, which is very big. These fake outs do happen at least once a day, I would say it would happen. It's pretty rare for me to go a whole day without taking one loss. I sold half at a profit there, but luckily I didn't hesitate. Sometimes when you're seeing a big green ball like this and you're shorting, I'm really tempted to just hang on there for another second. A lot of the times it comes right back down and goes into profit. But luckily I didn't hesitate, just switch sides immediately, because now you can see it's continuing to shoot up. Okay, just got stopped out where we bought at. And if this candle closes with a sell signal, we're going to be going short. Okay, currently going short. Okay, that order just got hit to sell half at a profit. Just set a buy limit that just got hit to buy a quarter at a profit back. And then next target is 0.9%. That profit target just hit. Next one down is 1.2%. Okay, we just closed over there with a buy signal. So we are fully out. Okay, so we ended the day with a profit of $819. And you can see here it's been a great week. We had $300 Monday, $850, $750, and $1,000 and $820. Today would have been probably more like a $1,500 day if we didn't take this one loss, but we normally take at least one loss a day. And with this strategy, the losses can be big. This was a 0.5% loss, and the max loss is 0.8%. We did make some mistakes. I did make some mistakes over here with entries and stuff where it would have also been a bigger win. So I'm going to do a quick back test on this and see what the results would have been if I would have executed this plan perfectly. Okay, so it would have been plus 1.4% if I would have followed the plan perfectly. So that puts us at 43 days and 21.7%. I performed probably half that good. I got somewhere around a 0.7% gain. For the inspo of the day, I just want to talk about this for a second because this is really important to staying consistent. You can see that I have a lot of green days here. What usually happens is I'll have a lot of green days in a row. I'll have one red day and it'll be kind of the end of the day. Instead of just closing it down and accepting that, I'll just want to keep on trading and try to call out of the hole by trading against the plan and not in the hours of the day when I know that the strategy works. And of course, I usually end up deeper in the red. If you invested in Amazon or Apple and one day it goes down 1%, are you going to freak out and revenge trade? No, because you're in it for the long term and know that down days or even weeks are unavoidable. It's the same thing with a systematic day trading strategy. Only time I would consider changing the strategy plan is after 4 red days in a row. And you can see in the back tests, I have 2 red days in a row in several places. I've never even had 3 red days in a row doing this strategy, but if there's 4, then I know that something's changed in the market. I got to take a closer look at it, maybe tweak the strategy. So that is it. We're going to call it a day. Please like and subscribe, and also in the comments, let me know what you think about this strategy. If you've tried it, what you think the issues are. I would love to hear from you. All right, see you tomorrow.